Our Halloween wrap-up, strange addictions, and god-awful Bible parodies now on The Big and the Anxious.
He's one big dude. She's one anxious broad. It's The Big and the Anxious.
My name is Nicole, and I am addicted to pony play. Pony play allows me to indulge in the pretend play that all of us came to know and love as a child, and it's kind of taboo as an adult.
Wow. When Nicole came around the corner, I was thinking, holy cow, holy horse. I thought it looked pretty ridiculous.
You know, I'm into role play. This is basically just the next step in the evolution for me.
Wow.
I just wanted you to be aware that this is kind of what I do, and it's part of my life.
It's like looking at the Joker. Wow.
When I'm actually engaging in it, I wear a bit as well. And these are real stainless steel bits that are designed for horses.
This is like a mind bend. Wow.
I'll tell you the different gaits. The Spanish walk, which is a high step, like this. There's also a trot, which is basically just
Just seems very unnatural. You know, when it's in your face, it's just really unnatural.
I'm just saying it's really unnatural.
It's unnatural?
Hillary's face. She said, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, but she kept it PC for TLC. Yeah, I'm proud of that one.
That was good. How long did that one take?
A couple minutes. Okay. So why don't you describe what the fuck we just watched?
So, I like that I get to be the one on here that describes the weird shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I am just all knowledgeable about weird shit.
This is your payback for 4 months ago. You showing me this shit and going, oh, you like this, don't you? You like this, don't you? No. This is a different bitch. The one that we saw.
No, the one we saw
was, I think, worse.
I think it might have been a little worse. But
She
I think
looked
it was
at
because
least normal. Except for the horse play part. The pony play, excuse me.
Everything about it.
Yeah.
I think that what made the other woman weird is because she wanted to introduce it to her daughter and not just her friend.
No, that was her aunt. That's what she was saying. So it's still family, but like, it seemed like Val was totally on board with it a lot more than the daughter of the older lady that we watched.
That daughter wouldn't have it. No shit.
But my thought is, based on the look of Val's age, she probably grew up in the 60s, so there's a lot of understanding.
That one was doing a lot of drugs.
A lot of drugs. It was like, look, I had this same situation happen during an acid trip, so you're fine,
You're
sweetheart.
fine. Whatever. It's cool.
It's okay.
I don't really get the face paint, but okay.
I don't understand it, but it's all right. The best part was she literally said, I was like, holy cow.
I mean,
holy horse. Oh my God. This is the type of woman I want in my life.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not as like a lover, but as a confidant.
You heard it here first. You are into older chicks. That's exactly what just happened. I heard you say it.
More of a confidant than anything else. Be like, hey, I need to bounce this idea off of you.
Why don't you just go ahead and sing everybody the entire Golden Girls theme song?
Oh, I don't know it, actually.
You not know the Golden Girls theme song?
I've never watched the show. I know it's thank you for being a friend. That's it.
It doesn't really rhyme either, and it's super weird. But also...
You know it's an actual song, though, right?
Yes.
Just like I found that out yesterday.
I found what out?
That the Friends theme song is an actual song.
Yeah!
Didn't know that. Look, I'm pretty fucking clueless sometimes. If we're being honest.
Redeem yourself, Bobbert.
Okay. What do you want me to redeem myself with?
I don't know. Something.
Okay.
I need you to restore faith in yourself right now because you are letting me down as a human.
Oh, that makes me feel real nice. Let's talk about what happened yesterday.
That was interesting.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
So, we're recording this on the day after Halloween. It being 2018, Halloween is on a Wednesday. So it was a midweek type thing, which is literally the worst
thing in the world.
It's the worst day to have Halloween.
It is. It really is. Because, And the weird part is that a lot of kids, before all the bad weather we had Halloween day off. Yeah, it wasn't even
Really?
like the day after.
Okay.
Because I know.
I did not know that.
My little brother was supposed to have it off. And then all that weather happened.
Right.
But Wednesday is the worst day.
Yeah.
It really is.
Because
like I can kind of get behind the whole Thirsty Thursday idea of like, okay, you have one more day of work, you can suffer over a mild hangover for half a day, whatever.
Right.
But a Wednesday?
Yeah, you still have a whole nother day of work that you're supposed to be doing.
And then another day.
And then another day where you're kind of half-assing it.
Yeah.
But like,
let's be real.
I think honestly it's like, and this is not like people's fault. You can't call up Trump and be like, why the fuck did you make Halloween on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
It's just how it falls. Next year it'll be on a Thursday, and everybody's gonna get shitty drunk, and they're gonna get real bad hangovers on Friday when they go into work.
Wow!
2020's Halloween is gonna be fucking insane.
I think we should do a 1920s theme for 2020.
That would be dope.
That would be good.
Ooh, do 1920s Batman and 1920s Harley?
I love that we're committing to this now.
Well, we already talked about next year's costume.
I know. All the spandex. I don't know how I feel about you in spandex yet.
Well, I mean, I hope to be somewhat trimmed down by then.
But then you won't be big anymore.
I'll still be big. Come on. I'll still be big. My shoulders are half my height, basically. I mean,
That is true.
I'm still going to be a big dude. I have a gigantic barrel chest. There's no way I'm getting rid of the big. I just won't have the excess fat.
I just won't be the really big.
I won't be the really big. I won't be the Great White Sean. I cannot believe it took me that long to figure out that fucking name.
Standing in the middle of this party, like checking in and all of that and signing up, and he stops everybody and goes, why haven't I thought about the Great White Sean as my Instagram name? And we were like, what the shit?
Yeah, like, I don't know where it came from. I might have seen, like, that shark beer or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait a minute. Great White Shark. Great White... Son of a bitch. Like, why did that take so long? And we took one day out of our... Like, a couple hours trying to figure out good new Instagram names for ourselves.
We did.
Months ago.
We did.
And I cannot believe that didn't come up. It might have. I don't remember. It might have. And I could have been like, that might be a little racist. Like, and I'm not racist. Like, I'm not trying to lay out some white supremacy Instagram name. And the first thing my brother said was, that sounds a little racist. I was like, oh, thanks, man. That's perfect.
Nah. I don't think it's racist. I think it fits. It's half of your last name and your first name.
As long as I don't say anything racist on Instagram.
I bet if it was spelled the other way, it would make a little more sense too.
Oh, with the SHAW?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, nothing insane. But yeah, speaking of Batman and Harley, that was our costumes. If you guys saw our Instagram posts, that's what it was. I posted on my Instagram, and I also posted it to the podcast Instagram. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty proud of our costumes.
I am too. I can go ahead and disclaim we did not win.
No. Oh my god.
Not even close.
I completely underestimated the level of cosplay that was happening.
I told you it was going to be for real.
Well, I didn't know. And that's what I told our friends. I was like, I just haven't surrounded myself with this level of nerddom. Yeah. Like, I wasn't going to be rude about it. I don't hang around these fucking nerds. Like,
it was amazing. And even our friend Suzanne, who went as that Game of Thrones character, whose name I cannot think of.
I can't remember it either.
The midget.
The midget, yeah.
She went as the midget.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Sorry, Game of Thrones fans.
Yeah.
But she handmade that.
That was awesome.
And
it really was just a great costume.
It was. And then there was another girl there who played
the Dragon Queen.
The Dragon Queen, and she was talking about how she made her costume.
Mm-hmm. I didn't hear that part.
She said that she started with the fur.
Right.
Because obviously, if you've seen it, you know that the costume is like strips of fur, and it's got the stitching in between them. She said she sewed on each individual strip and then put down the next one. Because when you looked at it originally, it kind of just looked like it embroidered over it. So it packed down spots to make lines for it. And she...
Oh, so she had like a full fur white coat.
No, that's not what she did.
Okay.
That was my guess. She individually sewed them bitches on, each line.
So she had strips of fur on a plain coat.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
Yep. She said she started with the coat itself and then did the sleeves.
I would use that costume for every year for like the next 5 years.
And her wig was amazing too. You didn't realize it was a wig unless you
I
caught her.
didn't know it was a wig.
Yeah, unless you caught her at exactly the right angle where you saw like the under and the back.
Well, that's a good wig.
Yeah.
We had difficulty with that finding you a wig.
Yep.
You can't go for the Walmart wigs.
You really can't.
No, an $8 wig is not the same as like a $200, $300 wig. Obviously, for a Halloween costume, you're not going to spend $300 on a wig unless you're really intense into it.
According to Ariel,
okay,
there was a girl dressed as Ariel,
which that was a great costume.
It was.
That was an Ariel wig. She didn't just get a red wig.
Well, and that's what we said. I complimented her wig on the way to the bathroom. And she was like, we paid way too much money for it. And I was like, no, you didn't. Not even a little bit. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, don't.
It was worth every penny.
Mm-hmm.
But the friend of Amy's that happened to be there, she makes wigs.
Okay.
So
I know she kept talking about it. I thought she was just like... having conversation. I didn't know she made wigs.
She makes them, so
we might have to talk to her about a pixie wig for.
That's exactly what I said. I said, you give me a couple months, I'm gonna be calling you for a Tinkerbell wig.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
That would be cool.
Yes, it'd be super cool.
But kind of the backstory on our costumes. I made that Batman costume a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all out of foam and paint and all that shit. And it took forever. It took 5 ever. And so I was like, I'll just use it again after we finally figured out what we were going to do.
Yeah.
And then you had a Catwoman.
Yeah, originally.
We were going for a Catwoman. And then that kind of went to shit because we had the mask and everything. And that was done to the best of our ability. And then the bodysuit kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
So
we chopped the half of it off and bought a corset.
It was super disappointing.
It was anticlimactic. I wouldn't call it disappointing. I was pretty happy with Harley Quinn.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm glad that we kind of we literally polished a turd and it actually came out as like a polished, finished thing.
I'd say we would have been better if the lighting would have been darker.
Yeah.
We would have realized the aesthetic of the picture, like who would have looked at the picture before it was posted.
Mm-hmm.
And if I would have had blonde hair, because I think a lot of people looked at it and
it throws definitely because Harley Quinn's always been blonde.
And a lot of people don't realize that there is the brunette one from
the video game.
Her Revenge.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. We learned. We'll conquer again next year.
Oh yeah, next year's Harley Quinn will be super awesome.
If I'm not Tinkerbell.
If you're not Tinkerbell, yeah. I don't think Tinkerbell. I
just want to be blonde so bad.
I don't think Tinkerbell and Batman would work.
No, we'll make you something else.
Look,
Peter Bat.
That would be funny and weird all at the same time.
Peter Bat. Peter Bat.
Peter Man.
That sounds bad.
That sounds worse.
That sounds bad.
But yeah, I would be down for Peter Pan. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Especially if I did trim down.
Yeah.
Can I be all swollen in that Peter Pan costume?
Nah.
Be buff Peter Pan.
You could be Hook.
I could be Hook.
Hook would be better.
It's a lot of layers. Then again, the Batman costume's a lot of layers.
You were not allowed to talk about a lot of layers. That one, now, Hook would be better. Because you can make the jacket and everything. Yeah.
We could do a cool Hook, and then I could wear the long hair. I just look like a Neo Montoya from Princess Bride in pirate costume, because it's exactly what your boy looked like.
Oh my god. Okay, so confession time.
Okay.
Jack Sparrow is definitely 100% without a doubt my celebrity crush. And the fact that dude really surprisingly looked and acted a lot like him. Like he
did a good job.
Did a phenomenal job with that character.
And when he was talking to us about how he made it, that impressed me too.
Yeah, no.
Because that was the thing with some of those costumes. You can tell a lot of them were bought, but the ones that were made, like the Game of Thrones ones, the Jack Sparrow, a couple of the other ones, I was really impressed with.
Yeah.
And that's not what I was expecting. In all seriousness, I was not expecting that level of dedication. The same dedication I put into mine and yours.
Oh, and see, I did without a doubt.
I didn't. I really didn't, and that's why I got taken off guard.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jack Sparrow did a great job.
Jack Sparrow did a really good job. His buddy Rick, not so much.
No, Rick was
a little. He if he could have done a wig, it would have made all the difference. But it was the fact that he just took his own early 2000s scene hair and painted it green.
And that's exactly what it was.
Blue.
It was undercut with that early 2000s Pete Wentz.
Yeah.
Like sugar we're going down haircut. Yeah. And it was that level of
the favorite of all haircuts.
Oh
in the
yeah,
early 2000s.
it's the best. But it was rough, and he did get drunk though, like Rick, which is fair.
He did.
And the music started going, and he was just acting retarded.
Well,
started
Rick is retarded.
Offbeat dancing to the music and strumming the wrong way. It was
that was funny.
It was real unnecessary.
Oh gosh.
So, inspired by our night last night, the word of the week is Batman.
The word of the week.
The definition of Batman on Wikipedia. Batman is a fictional superhero appearing in the American comic books published by DC Comics. The character was created by artist Bob Kane and writer Bill Finger and first appeared in Detective Comics number 27 in 1939. Originally named Batman, the character is also referred to as in its epithets as the Caped Crusader, the Dark Knight, and the world's greatest detective. Now, the Urban Dictionary
I'm so ready.
definition of Batman. This is always our favorite part.
Oh.
An act during sex where the male shines a flashlight in the air. While the female is confused, the male says, "To the Batcave," and rams it in her ass.
Oh, God, that's so horrible.
I appreciate so much that
God.
someone takes the time to come up with all these crazy-ass names for those sexual acts. Like you have the rusty trombone, the Blumpkin, all that shit. The Batman is one of my favorites. Well, that's like the Houdini. I'm not going to explain that on the air. This one's rough enough. The Houdini's basically rape. It's essentially rape. But
it's not because you yell surprise.
No, you yell abracadabra.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that or not.
I did not.
Okay, so the fact that somebody was like, "Oh, let's make Batman a sex move," and then makes it super oddly specific, like flashing a flashlight in the air, and they're going, "Huh?" And then you ram it in your ass. That's
just not okay for any party involved.
Not even a little bit.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. You gotta have things lubed up and ready to go.
You can't surprise.
No.
And that's no. I don't condone Batmaning.
No, I don't either.
I do not condone Batmaning.
As a man, I don't condone that. You don't want some broken pieces and all that. That would be terrible.
This is the anxious, and I do not approve of Batmaning.
It would be nasty.
We interrupt this podcast to bring you Bill's Pony Play Bit and Tackle, your online source for pony bits, leather tights, horse posts, human/horse feeding troughs, and the newest release from author Underpants Brownstein, 50 Shades of Nay. So make sure to turn on your private browsing and log on to Bill's Pony Play Bit and Tackle, because you can bring a horse to water, but you can't bondage choke it without its consent. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Sorry guys, if this sounds any different, it's because Big fucked up and didn't plug in the microphone.
Yeah, we've been recording off the laptop this entire time up until that point. And that got real loud there for a second. Someone got up into the mic real big.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you were playing me. I was like, oh, we're not going to bring this up. And then you just
fuck we're not.
You threw me under the bus.
Well, it's not my fault.
You're right. It's not your fault. I had it unplugged because I was moving it around and then... So, sorry for that probably 15 minutes of fucking garbage audio.
I don't think it was 15 minutes. It couldn't have been that long.
We'll see.
Insert right here the actual amount of time in an awkward off voice.
18 minutes.
Okay, so, on the note of ridiculous fuck-ups and god-awful music and white trash things...
I didn't realize that was our segue.
Well,
okay.
I mean, kind of, because the drunk Rick and everything, and
drunk Rick
and all that, and we always love Urban Dictionary, and that's typically very white trash.
It is.
This is a garbage segue, and I'm sorry.
All right, let's
Kind of like how it's garbage you didn't plug up the microphone.
Yes, it is. You're going to give me shit about this for the next week, aren't you?
I might.
Probably. I'm going to make sure to not put any audio clips from that first part of the show on Instagram at all. It's like that. We're just going to pretend that part didn't exist. That whole information about the entire party will just happen in the ether of the podcast.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So you ready for the Whiter than Whitener?
I'm ready.
All right.
Tell me about it, Bob.
That was white as hell, man. Praise hell and praise Dale. I had to drink a 2 liter of Mountain Dew. Some of my bitch, that was white.
Oh my goodness. Becky, look at her Bible. It is so huge. She looks like one of those preacher guys' girlfriend. But who understands those preacher guys anyway? They only talk to her because she looks like Mother Teresa, okay? I mean, but look at it. It's just huge. It's gross. She just looks so righteous.
I like big Bibles and I cannot lie. You Christian brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with a KJV and a bookmark in Proverbs, you get stoked. Got a name engraved so you know this girl is saved. It looks like one of those large ones with plenty of space in the margins. Oh baby, I wanna read with ya, cause your Bible's got pictures. My minister tried to console me, but that book you got makes
me so holy.
Oh, that's my favorite thing in the world. I forgot about that video.
I did too. I actually have a kind of a story about this.
Did they give it to did they give it to you in Sunday school too?
Oh no. They gave it to you in Sunday school?
That's how I found it, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Please elaborate. Because that sounds better than mine.
I don't really remember the context or how it was, but I think somebody found it and like we showed the preacher.
No.
And the preacher was your super stereotypical white guy named Brad.
Looked like the dude from the video.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, very close.
Little skinnier.
A little less Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, a little less Vanilla Ice, a little more Bob Saget.
Oh.
Yeah, like your very stereotypical white dad.
I can only imagine Bob Saget singing that.
It was pretty great. But he didn't sing it, but he was like, "That's pretty cool, kids."
Oh no.
Yeah, it was super hokey.
Did he have a guitar?
Yeah, he was in the praise band.
Oh, so he
And
did it have a rainbow strap?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, so he wasn't like a youth pastor.
No, he was the actual pastor of the
pastor.
church. There were like 30 of us originally.
Uh-huh.
It was in a strip mall.
Okay. The best place to have Jesus.
It is. It's the best place to have Jesus. And we started off in this really little small annex and then ended up in like the corner section of that same strip mall.
Oh.
It actually was probably like my favorite church that we went to when I was a kid. Yeah. Cause like it was small enough that everybody got to know each other on a friendship level and it wasn't weird big mega church.
Right.
But yes, this came up into my life in that time.
That sounds actually like a great story. My experience with this exact video
is sure way worse.
Oh, it's I wouldn't say darker, but it's a little more fucked up.
Oh god.
So I was probably 11.
Okay.
That time MySpace was still a thing.
Of course.
Because it was all a thing for millennials to be on MySpace as preteens. Mm-hmm. But my parents were pretty religious.
Oh, I didn't have a MySpace. I wasn't allowed to.
Oh. So, turns out there's this Christian MySpace. I forgot what the name of it was, but this was one of the big videos that circulated itself.
They had a YouTube too. It was GodTube.
Yes, that's exactly where it came from. That's exactly where it fucking came from. And guess what? Little Sean, well, not really little, because I was a fat kid too, was allowed to search all over.
Small adult size little Sean.
Yeah, I was allowed to search all over GodTube all I wanted, because all that was on there was preachers trying to act cool. Oh my God. That and KJ52, which he was an alright rapper, but he was a Christian rapper, and you lose a lot of credibility being a Christian rapper.
Oh.
Oh, do you got another video for us?
Oh, yeah.
Please find it.
Oh, yeah.
If we're just going to go down this rabbit hole.
We're going down this rabbit hole.
Yes, please.
Oh, God. This one?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I love that it doesn't type out fully on YouTube.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
That... You don't understand how much I appreciate that still stays wholesome in our lives now. Because...
But wait.
There's more?
There's more.
Of course there's more. I've only seen
more.
like the original bits.
Oh my God, no, he passes it to his wife.
Yes.
Just wait.
Take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek.
She turned her booty cheek.
Oh, I love how he hyped her up like
He
she
did.
was like
he was her hype man.
Like he was.
Why can't you be my hype man like that?
I'm your hype man right now. Like fucking Lil Jon is. Yeah, Jesus, motherfuckers. Like, come on. What I was saying was, I appreciate so much that this still stays wholesome, and you don't get SJW, social justice warriors, going, they're cultural appropriating all this shit.
We haven't even looked at the comments though.
Oh, well, let's see the comments.
Explain this, atheist is the first one.
The top comment is, explain this, atheist.
Top 10 people Eminem is too afraid of it to diss.
Eminem joined the chat. Jesus rapper joined the chat. Saying the N-word when you're rapping for Jesus gets 47 million views. When I say the N-word, get beaten up by 10 guys at a KFC.
Oh, and he doesn't say the actual ER version either. It's just, it ends with A, which apparently is supposed to be more culturally appropriate.
Right.
But this man's name is Dave. His wife is Betty Sue. He said it.
Yeah.
And
oh my God.
they literally put
Betty Sue spit fire.
Betty Sue did spit some fire.
Oh my
She's
God.
got mad skills, G.
I want to know who wrote this for them. Because it doesn't seem like that would be something that they would
Oh,
write.
I think they did.
You think they wrote it?
I think they did. I think they heard some kids out in the streets saying some of these words, or they Googled, like, you know.
What's the lingo of the youth today?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking perfect. It really is. I love this video every time I see it.
She turned the other cheek, okay?
She literally showed us her grandma pant covered ass.
She showed us her high-waisted...
Shop at Old Navy.
No, that's worse.
You don't think Old Navy?
No, that's Hamrick's.
Hamrick's. Oh, okay.
That's shopping at Hamrick's.
That's a Hamrick's capri pant covered ass is what that is right
That's
there.
exactly what that is, Bob.
She looks like she just got done doing her evening walk. And they were like, all right, let's record. And
no.
just turn the other cheek.
Turn the other
And
cheek.
she called herself an MC because she said, if another MC says that you're a freak.
And you're a lame butt. And
Not
your
even-
rhymes are weak.
And that your rhymes are weak. And, oh my God.
It makes me so happy.
It makes me smile.
It makes me
Always.
so happy.
Always.
That's real love right there.
That's real love?
That's real love.
Okay. Fair enough. Do you want to make a rap video?
I do not. Not even a little bit.
No, we can't be that.
No.
We can't do that. Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Maybe in, 2000 and...
Oh, God.
2000, that was published in 2013.
From that
But
guy, so there's no telling who actually did it.
I feel like it is actually, like, it's got to be way older. I mean, that video is super grainy.
Yeah.
But that's like Charlie bit my finger level YouTube.
It is. And he is straight up throwing up some...
He's throwing up love signs instead of like the metal signs or like West Side.
But he's like doing it at his wife like it's a gang sign.
Yeah, he's straight up...
Fucking white people.
Oh my God.
That is white TM.
Straight up. That just like...
Straight up G.
It's like that girl that Amy was talking about.
Yes.
Black TM.
Black TM. This is white TM.
Jesus Christ.
I love it. Oh, I love every bit of it.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
It's beautiful in every way.
It is.
In all seriousness.
It is just...
Speaking of white in every fucking way possible.
Oh, God.
I was looking at some news things on my news app today.
Uh-huh.
Guy eats pizza for dinner every night for 40 years.
Oh, shit. That gives me heartburn just thinking about it.
That gives me acid reflux, IBS, irritable, like full on the whole spectrum of.
That's a heart attack. What?
It's terrible.
That is.
So basically, this man.
So he eats pizza every night for 40 years.
Every night.
But it says he's only 41.
Okay, they may have exaggerated the title. We all know how much fake news there is.
Right.
But give you the breakdown. So every single day for almost 40 years.
Okay.
So the dude's 41, and he says he was eating pizza once a day since he was like 3 or 4.
Okay.
So that's still 20 plus years of pizza every night.
Yeah.
Dude says fresh, not frozen, and it's not even remotely a fan of toppings on his slice. He says he eats just run-of-the-mill, pretty much cheese. He says, in the last 10 years, however, I've cut back to just eating it only for dinner. Always for dinner.
How big is this dude?
Says that he's fairly, healthy. Somewhere along the line, I mean, he's a fairly healthy dude. He stays fairly in shape, but eats pizza every night. He says, I get pizza from different places, so it's a nice variety. It's not a big deal. That's still...
Ugh. Fuck no.
So much grease. So much bread.
Fuck no. My intestines are bitch made. No.
Yeah.
Fuck no. That allergies... My bad, y'all. Allergies aside. No.
Yeah, to give you a little backstory, the Anxious has a gluten intolerance.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you get for the microphone thing.
Oh.
And not like a gluten intolerance. Oh, that was the cat.
Frank just fell off the table.
Sorry.
Picking on me.
Yeah. Oh, he came to attack me?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I think he's starting to like me better than you.
Oh, that's bullshit, and we both know it. You just lied to me, yourself,
and all the listeners.
And all the listeners, and Jesus, and Fred over here.
Oh, my God.
Spitting fire.
Spitting fire. Yeah, he eats pizza every day.
Fuck no.
But yeah.
I don't even like pizza.
See, but that comes because of your...
No, I didn't like it to begin with.
Really?
Yeah. I was never big... It always made me sick, like to my stomach or, again, bitch made. Ugh.
Well, see, as a child, as a fat child, I'd be like, oh, pizza every day? What? Yes, please.
Is that what adulthood's like?
Is that what adulthood's like? I can eat pizza whenever I want?
My mom's favorite story to tell of me is being a 4-year-old at the restaurant she worked at and her going, all right, Paris, what salad do you want this time? And me picking one and all of her friends being like, why the fuck is your 4-year-old eating a salad? And my mom being like, because she likes them. I was that kid.
You were that kid.
I was that kid.
If someone was getting a pizza and a salad, you were eating the salad.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I'd have a little bit of pizza, but not a lot. I don't like pizza. It's just, thinking about it clogs my arteries.
I like it, but...
I sound like such a feminist right now.
I like it.
Pizza.
I like it, and that's not a...
Pizza Nazi.
I like it, and that's not an edgy statement to say that you like pizza. Your statement is definitely much more edgy than mine. But there's very few things that I will have on my pizza, and there are very few things that I will...
But do you do pineapple on pizza?
Mom would get it all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I'd eat it, but I wouldn't be a huge fan of it.
If I did eat pizza, it had to be thin crust, preferably not tomato sauce. Barbecue sauce was better. Like that whole...
Barbecue sauce?
Yeah, Papa John's got that whole barbecue pizza thing.
Like all of them are like barbecue
way
sauce.
Better.
I hate barbecue sauce unless it's on chicken or ribs.
Well, and that was the thing, was I'd get it with barbecue sauce on a thin crust with chicken and like mushrooms or something.
Right.
Some form of vegetable to make me feel less like a gross fat whore. But...
Okay. As what, like an 8-year-old? A gross fat whore?
Yeah, 8-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old, whatever.
Yeah, whatever it was.
We'll talk about my eating disorders in another section.
Another section.
But, like, that's what it was. Actually, at that age, it was mushrooms and green peppers.
Well, so
or
you still
onions
like-
and green peppers
You still
on
like,
my pizza.
You still like mushrooms, onions, and green peppers.
I fucking... God, now I want a salad.
We just had all that pasta, and now you want a
I
salad.
want a salad.
I don't know what I can do about a salad. We have no leafy greens.
We have no leafy greens.
Sadly.
That's what I get for living with a large man. I don't get
That's not-
I don't get vegetables
Okay,
anymore.
that's-
I'm just
I
kidding.
don't
I'm
get that
kidding.
terribly.
His eating habits are much better now that I'm in his life.
Oh, solely because of you?
I don't know. Are they? You tell me.
I mean, when I was living alone, it was like I was pretty good. The only problem is you buy for... If they don't make things in single man sizes.
No, they don't.
They make them in larger sizes and then they go bad.
Yeah.
And you ain't freezing lettuce and it coming out better later.
That's like my favorite hipster movement now. Is that whole everybody says you should eat healthy, but can we figure out a way to sell them in single person servings?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everything's structured for a family of 4, essentially.
I've seen this nonsense thing where people who live in big cities that are like right next to like grocery stores, even if they're like little mom and pop grocery stores,
Yeah.
they go and buy their food every single day.
Oh, Dad, I did that growing up. We had a grocery store right down the road, actually as close as our Harris Teeter is.
Right.
And we'd go every day to get what we needed for dinner and then come home and
That
make dinner.
sounds insane to me.
No, it was just part of the routine. Dad would pick me up from school or whatever. We'd go to the store, we'd get what was for dinner, and then we'd go home.
Well, I guess it's us being 20-somethings, our schedules aren't necessarily always...
No, they're not.
They're not regulated
Yeah.
as well as, I guess, a
And I guess
30, 40-year-old would be.
Well, and at that point, you picked your kid up from school and you went home. Like, we had a pretty set schedule because I was younger. But that also prevented us from eating out a lot.
That's true.
Because that act of, like, going out and getting something, it served that purpose.
Right.
But we were getting all of that stuff to get ready to have dinner at, like, 5 o'clock.
God.
Because he was picking me up from school because he was in school.
Right.
It wasn't getting off at 5, home by 5:30, then going to the grocery store and then coming back home and having dinner by 7.
I was just saying that.
And
sometimes, depending on what you made, that'd make you have dinner 7:30, 8 o'clock.
And that's way too late.
Yeah.
That's way too late for me as a human. Like,
Yeah.
I am thinking about dinner the moment I walk out of my office.
Yeah.
Like, Immediately.
Usually it's a phone call. What are we having for dinner?
Yeah, what are you making me?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you making me?
Yeah.
Although she be but small, she eats small portions and often.
Yeah, very often.
I do.
You are a snacker.
I am a snacker.
Big time snacker.
I get that from my aunt.
Really?
Yes.
From your aunt?
Yeah.
Okay. Explain.
She was a grazer, so there was always tons of food and shit, but she just didn't eat a lot at one time.
That makes sense.
So,
That was not my childhood, but go ahead.
And that actually used to be a study. I don't know if it still holds factual, and maybe that's why my brain was like, yeah, fixate on that.
It's probably better digestion.
It is.
Ultimately.
That's exactly what it is your body realizes that it's getting food more frequently, so it doesn't store the fat as much. And your body processes it.
Well, everybody always says that if you're trying to lose weight,
you eat
do it with
5 meals a day, you don't do 3.
Right. You do 5 small meals. Mm-hmm. Sometimes even more than that if you add in like healthy snacks in between.
Yep.
But yeah, 5 pizza every single day.
No. Fuck no.
But the dude says he's healthy. That's what's fucked up.
No. Fuck this shit.
What does it say?
Quote, recently married himself, he ate both pizza during the cocktail hour and the dinner portion of his wedding a year ago, as well as for lunch before the nuptials and on his honeymoon in Aruba.
He's a fucking child.
He's the same exact shit as those people who go to restaurants and it doesn't matter what restaurant it is, they order chicken nuggets and french fries.
Oh yeah, they're dickheads.
I'm that human. I used to be that human.
You used to be.
When I could be that human.
Well,
now that I can't be that human,
it changed a little bit.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
I miss chicken nuggets so much.
I know you do.
God, I miss chicken
nuggets. And those gluten-free chicken nuggets
They're garbage.
They suck. They really suck.
Oh, and I hate talking about it. I hate feeling bitch made.
Well, the nuggets I've made with the
those were better.
Flour, I tried to.
Those were better. Well, no, the orange chicken ones were good.
The orange chicken ones are the bomb.
No, I liked them. They were just small.
No, they were really good.
I think we need to make them bigger.
I'm gonna make bigger chunks next time.
Oh, yeah.
But I could not do pizza every day.
No.
But he says, so if you're going to take a girl out, you wouldn't necessarily have been Pizza Hut or let's go to Domino's, he says, adding that he did warn the woman he dated in advance that, look, I only eat pizza, so if we go anywhere, it's going to be a place that has pizza. He's a dick.
And yes, his wife sounds very understanding, even researching their travel destination to ensure pizza accessibility.
This man needs to be
You are a fucking child, sir.
He just needs to be the new sport. Papa John's needs to hop on this. Because your boy stepped down. Because supposedly he like grazed a woman's ass or something like that in the office. So your boy stepped down.
No, it's because he was quoting somebody and said the N-word.
He did say the N-word. Yeah.
It had nothing to do with sexual contact.
That's right.
He literally
That's
said
right.
the N-word.
I'm sure you
and
saw
it wasn't
this Me Too shit that.
It wasn't him actually saying it. He was quoting somebody else that said it.
And he said it and then stepped down. He was so scared of like people catching him in something. Because that's how you get fucked.
Yeah.
People
Well, and that
catch
was
you in
what
shit.
happened. Was people were like, "Oh, he said the N-word," and so he just stepped down.
Anyway, he stepped down. They need to get your boy in this right here.
Right.
Be like, oh, you eat pizza every day?
He'll be
only eat Papa John's.
He'll be the Jared of.
Oh, less kid touching though.
I hope so.
You would hope.
One would hope.
One would
He's
hope.
too busy thinking about pizza.
I was just say his hands may be a little too greasy to touch kids.
Ha!
Yeah, different.
I greased up deaf guy. That's deep dish thinking there, people. Ooh, horrible tagline.
Yeah, I don't want to ever read an article by the person that wrote this ever again, just because of that little end tagline.
Oh, God.
But the fact that this is a thing bothers me a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean...
But does it hurt you in your soul?
No, I mean, it's just more of a...
You should just know that Jesus Christ is still your homie.
Yeah.
So it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
It's going to be okay.
I mean, I figured it would be okay, but...
I think you'll be okay.
Something I also want to bring up to you.
God, I'm scared.
Oh, no, this is definitely in your favor.
What?
Subaru and Toyota recall more than 400,000 vehicles.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So...
Fuck you, Subaru bros!
Yeah, Subaru is recalling over 400,000 vehicles globally to repair a faulty engine part that could cause stalling.
No, that's just the dumbass stereotypical white boy bullshit.
It says recall involves the Forester Sport Utility Vehicle, the Impreza Compact, as well as the BRZ sports car. So, to give you context, the BRZ, the Toyota's 86 sports car, and the Scion FRS are all the same car.
Yeah, just different badges.
Literally just different badges. Subaru's is a couple grand more expensive because it's Subaru. Yeah, but the
That's
86,
like buying a Toyota or a Lexus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, so all the cars were made between 2012 and 2013. So this is an old recall.
Damn. Well, it's probably just now kicking in because those cars are just now getting, right at.
I mean, that's 5 to 6 years.
Most of those cars are probably now hitting that 100,000 mile mark.
More than 100,000, I would think. You think the one that we have on our car is 150,000 or 5 years.
That's true.
So, I mean, if they're expecting you to hit over 150,000 before that 5-year mark, it's possible that some of those cars, you might be right on 100,000, but I would feel like they're getting up there. But it said Subaru said valve springs in the recalled cars could fracture and cause the engine to stall, risking an accident. Okay, a valve spring breaking would launch parts through the engine.
Yeah.
That's not stalling. That's part of the actual explosion process.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
The work could take more than 12 hours to replace that shit.
It'll buff.
But that's the thing, though, is if it's a recall, that's on their dime.
Oh,
that's not on the person's dime.
Oh, yeah.
Toyota says its vehicles account for around 80,000 of the total. So
shit.
Toyota's only having to do 80,000. The rest of that 400,000 is Subaru. And you know why?
Subi.
You know why? Because those BRZs, they're the motors from the BRZs in the Toyotas.
Yeah.
They got the Boxer engine, which is Subaru's bread and butter, which are actually great engines. But I guess
apparently not that one.
Well, apparently, yeah, I was going to say, apparently not these. In the U.S., Toyotas were calling about 25,000 Scion FRSs, models manufactured between March 2012 and July 2013. Subaru said 101,000 of the recall vehicles were sold in Japan. Oh my God.
Oh.
In Japan.
God.
Alone. That is ridiculous. But I brought that up because I know how you feel about Subaru.
I fucking hate... It's not Subarus. It's Subaru Bros.
Okay. Explain Subaru Bros to the listeners.
Oh my God.
This kind of be a little bit of a rant. Because I know how you feel about this. You told me you would leave me
Subaru Bros.
If I bought a Subaru.
Yes, because it's like Honda faggots.
Easy using that word.
No, that's what they're called. It's those guys that take just random horrible beater vehicles and turn them into sleepers. They make them super cool. They jack them up. They give them underglow, and they put a race car engine in it.
Cool blue lights.
And they don't paint it.
Yeah.
Everything looks like shit, but the engine is solid.
Yeah.
And then they sit at the red light, looking at you like a scrub.
Yeah.
And they start trying to get your attention and play fuck games.
Yeah.
By revving the engine, and then you hear from the turbo, because that's supposed to be super cute. And really, it's just pulling a Jeff Dunham and screaming, "I'm gay.
I'm gay." This comes from a girl who owned a 240.
Uh-huh.
So.
With a turbo.
You a little know what you're talking about.
I kind of know what I'm talking about. It also comes from a girl who spent a lot of her life with an old school car guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
Your dad's love for an old American car.
Yes.
Definitely fueled this hatred for the little ricers, is what they'd like to be called.
Not even that. Like, I developed that hatred as a young adult.
Fair.
Situation, because it just, I don't want to be a part of that lifestyle. That's what it was.
I thought I did.
I hung out with a lot of classic car guys too, like my dad, mom's husband number 46, and just the people I chose to spend my life with. They were classic car guys. My first car was originally supposed to be a Monte Carlo.
Oh. Beautiful car.
And you hear my little brother talk about it all the time because now it's his.
Sure it is.
It is.
Well, I get that.
It's genuinely going to be his.
But race fuel is expensive.
Yes, it is.
Real expensive.
Yep, and he's 11 and he's already learned that.
Yeah.
Because they take it to the drive strip because they're cool.
Yeah.
But I have always preferred classics anyway. But I can't get behind this whole sleeper nonsense. I don't like it. I don't.
The correct word is like ricer.
No, sleeper being the car looks like shit and it looks slow.
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah. Because it's not like a rat rod, but
exactly.
a true sleeper is like what you're talking about. The old school muscle car.
They're usually station wagons. They're like 70 station wagons.
Those are awesome though. To an extent.
Well, okay, but here's the thing too now.
Like, it's not a Griswold's wagon. It's different.
Is that now, quote unquote, classic cars are your cars from the 90s.
Yeah, that's what's scary.
So all of these...
My truck is almost a classic, and it's a 2000.
Exactly.
That's what's crazy.
All of these Subarus...
are coming close to being classic.
Exactly.
Right.
They are sleepers, essentially.
And ones from the 80s are antiques at this point. Mm-hmm. You have anything from 83 back, and it's an antique.
Yeah, because it's 30 years for that.
35, I think.
Is it 25 and 35 or 20 and 30?
I think it's 20 and 30. It could be 20 and 30, not 20 and 35.
I don't
20 and 30.
remember exactly. But this whole life, it's like the guy that drives the big ass truck.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry about your dick car, where you didn't have daddy's money to spend $40,000 on a brand new GMC or a Cummins, which Cummins are more like 60 at this point. But just no.
Okay. A car is considered antique at 25 years old.
Okay.
So, a classic would be
20?
Between 25 and 50.
Okay, so it's antique then classic.
Okay, yeah. So, an Antique Automobile Club of America has been around since 1935, so surely they must know. They define classic automobiles as fine or unusual vehicles, foreign or domestic, that are between 25 and 50 years old. 50 and older means the car is officially an antique.
Okay.
So it's actually, it goes classic, then
antique.
and antique.
Antique video.
So
that makes sense though, because there's still Model Ts rolling around and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, well, I mean, those aren't, unless you're Jay Leno, you're not rocking it with the original engine though.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah. The cool ones are the Model A's that they turn into rat rods.
That is, I think, what my little brother's been doing. I think they've been turning it.
Turn a Model A into, I think he told me about that.
He might have.
But yeah. Last little thing I wanted to talk about was some upcoming movies of next year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not going to go through all of these. This is on Rotten Tomatoes. The 64 most anticipated movies of
to
2019.
Toy Story 4? What?
No, Chapter 2 to Toy Story 4
Oh.
and the Goldfinch. So they're
They
kind
already
of
did-
what?
No, that was Toy Story 3. I don't need another Toy Story, okay?
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is Toy Story 3, because they did it so much later than Toy Story 2.
Now all the new kids are getting into it and we need another one.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So
I just quit redoing my childhood.
all right. So we got. Wait, does that say Serenity?
It does.
Well, okay, it's not the same thing. I almost got really hyped for another.
Interstellar.
No. Serenity is.
It said.
I know. It
Yeah.
said. We might as well talk about it.
Interstellar
co-stars Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway reunite for the thriller about fishing boat captain who is pulled into the web of deceit with his ex-wife when his ex-wife shows up and begs him to save her from her abusive new husband. Originally scheduled for October 2018, this was pushed back for the unknown reasons. But its stellar cast should make for interesting watching at the very least.
I'd see that.
I
do
like-
love me some Anne Hathaway.
I love me some Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
All right. No, you said Interstellar.
Yeah,
What was I
because
thi-
Interstellar.
Yeah,
with
right.
McConaughey.
What was I thinking of?
I don't know. You keep scrolling back over the same two things.
I do keep scrolling. This is one that I saw that was cool. What Men Want. Do you remember the Mel Gibson movie What Women Want?
Yeah.
This is gender swapped.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're pulling a Ghostbusters. But it's got Taraji P. Henson in it.
No. Okay. Unpopular opinion,
Go ahead.
and I'm gonna get shit for this. I know. I hate that shit. When they take
Gender swapped.
like a classic movie that everybody loves and they redo it and change something about it, like
To make it more like socially acceptable.
sure,
Or like
just
to appease.
to do something.
Right.
Like What Men Want versus What Women Want. They did Fried Green or Steel Magnolias all over again with an entire black cast.
Mm-hmm.
They did Ghostbusters. Like shit like that just it bothers me. Like what was wrong with the original one?
People run out of ideas. and that's it's a shitty thing, but I mean that's what.
Happy
that's what
Death
people
Day
do.
to You. Oh my God, really? We need another one of those.
Well, apparently it did really good.
Did it?
Yeah, apparently more of a cult classic than anything else. It wasn't making huge money in the box office. Horror
That's what
movies
I
don't
figured.
usually,
No.
unless it's like Annabelle, The Conjuring,
But
and shit
that's
like
the
that.
best way to see them.
Is in the movie theater? Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, in your house you get creeped the fuck out. But
Not
when
even
you're
getting the creep
around,
fuck. You need the people around you screaming
Yeah, to
and
get
getting
better
scared
reactions,
to
yeah.
to make the movie worth
Right,
seeing. Like
right.
that makes it way better.
So we also got Lego Movie 2, which I'm stoked about because I love me some Chris Pratt. You gotta love Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is your man crush all the way.
Because that is a man who was fat and is now literally one of People Magazine's or whatever it is, whoever does the Sexiest Man Alive. He literally won Sexiest Man Alive.
Does that give you hope for yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know, look, I'm down being a big dude and I'll always be a big dude. I'm 6'2". I got the size. But to be not even necessarily ripped or shredded, just to be fit is everybody's dream. Nobody wants to be fat.
Well,
Okay, 98% of people don't want to be fat. They want to be relatively healthy
right.
and happy with the way their body looks. They want to be happy with the way that other people see them. And so when he signed up for the whole Marvel thing and he got on playing Star-Lord, I was like, all right, let's see what happens. And he, sure enough, got right into it and all that. He did other stuff where he got skinny, but he did the wrong way. Like when he did Zero Dark 30, he was fat from Parks and Rec, and then he lost the weight in Zero Dark 30, which was actually a really good movie. I love me some military movies. They're just really good. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World.
That would be cute.
That would be cool. The problem I have with that is now they made Hiccup, the main character, the kid. They gave him a beard now.
Okay.
Like he's supposed to be like the leader of the Vikings. I think his dad died in the last one.
Maybe.
Something like that. You got Captain
Marvel,
which I'm stoked about because again, love Brie Larson, and
would smash.
it's got some Samuel L. Jackson in it. So
is he tired of these
motherfucking snakes and these motherfucking planes?
No, you gotta make it Captain Marvel-esque. Is he's tired of these?
Okay, well I don't know enough about Captain Marvel too.
He's tired of these motherfucking superheroes on this motherfucking planet. Okay. Easy.
All right.
Gave you that one.
Fine, you're better than me.
Damn right. Tim Burton. Oh, the Tim Burton Dumbo.
Yeah.
I am
torn.
I am, because again, I am never a really good fan of remakes. But they're doing it.
But all of the Disney remakes have actually been really good.
They have been.
The one that got the least amount of play was the Cinderella one.
Yes, which I actually never saw.
I didn't either. But that's what I'm saying. Is it never got that huge following like the rest of them did.
Yeah. But there have been so many Cinderella movies. And again, that's one that they did a remake of and switched it all up. Mm-hmm. You had Brandy, the pop culture icon from the early 2000s, playing Cinderella. Whoopi Goldberg was the fairy godmother, and then I can't think of the guy, but he was Asian, and he played the prince. But it was not Hans Zimmerman.
Which one the dude doing
it was someone Cinderella. I can't think of the actual creator's name, but it was the play version.
Okay.
So
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I loved the movie as a kid. I loved Brandy, but again, why we gotta change it?
Mm-hmm. Then in April we got Shazam.
Shazam!
I am super stoked. I am so stoked. One, because I love DC movies, regardless of how much they've fucked us for a while now.
Yeah.
Since Man of Steel. Mm-hmm. I'm stoked for Shazam because I love the character, and Zachary Levi was not who I was expecting for them to pick, but they picked him, and he hits it spot on.
Does he?
Yes. Oh, if you look now, his face is a little bit thinner, but you're trying to play a cartoon character. You're not going to get it perfect.
Yeah.
They didn't make Superman and Batman fucking perfect, but they got a dude. They beefed him up like he's supposed to be. I can't remember who they said. I think Ash or Angel, maybe the kid. Because Billy Batson gets magical powers and he yells Shazam and he turns into Zachary Levi's character Shazam. Then you got Mark Strong playing, what is he? He plays the villain, I believe. Mark Strong is the dude from the Kingsman that plays the tech guy on the Kingsman.
Yeah.
That's Mark Strong, I believe. But yeah, I'm stoked about that.
Another Hellboy?
Yes, another Hellboy.
What?
This has got David Harbour in it. The sheriff from Stranger Things. Oh. They beefed him the fuck out. That's him right there. Look at him. Look at that motherfucker. That is a badass looking Hellboy.
That looks like the original Hellboy, and I'm down for that.
See, they did an amazing job with your boy from Sons of Anarchy. What's his name? I can't remember. But they did great with him. Ron Perlman.
Okay.
They did great with him as Hellboy, but this whole thing where they're redoing it with David Harbour, I'm excited. I love when fat dudes become superheroes. It's great.
I think we just summed up your entire childhood.
That's exactly what it is. Trying to be a superhero as a kid, and then nothing happens.
Untitled Adventures movie. We all know that. Starring everybody.
This is on Rotten Tomatoes. This isn't a joke website.
Okay.
It says starring everybody. Detective Pikachu. Fuck you.
If you haven't heard of Pokemon, this is going to be the highest grossing media franchise ever. So it's a little surprising we've never gotten a proper blockbuster movie out of it.
I mean, we kind of did. Not blockbuster. It's a cartoon. You're not really going to get a blockbuster.
Live action animation hybrid film based on the video
Oh, it's live
game.
action?
Uh-huh. So it'll be like Pooh Bear.
Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
Ah!
Oh, I may have spoke too soon.
Oh, I'm down. I'm ready. I'm fully committed to this ride, Batman.
My question is are they going to do like they did with Vin Diesel with Groot and just make him say one thing over and over and over, or are they going to give Pikachu a voice?
I don't know.
That's my question, because the one thing Ryan Reynolds has, besides his charming good looks, is his voice.
That is true. Pika.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious. Well, see now, and my initial reaction is to tell you I want Pikachu to be Pikachu and have Pikachu noises, not have a voice. But how fucking hilarious would it be
to have Deadpool's voice is
to
fucking...
see Pikachu
oh my God.
talking like Deadpool.
Like Deadpool?
Yeah.
First off, that would scar a lot of children.
But also, what if the cutting credits can be Pikachu falling into a Deadpool mask?
Oh, that would be great, actually. Well, I guess it depends on who they have.
Also,
okay, right here it says, so don't worry about. Okay, it says, while it's not entirely off-brand for Ryan Reynolds to sign up for a role that only requires him to scream his character's name over and over and over,
Detective Pikachu actually speaks.
So don't worry about him pulling a Vin Diesel Groot here. See, I didn't even read that whole article. Okay, so
there you go.
We'll see. You're gonna get the purists that go, no, he should only say his name.
Yeah.
But
I'm a purist.
hold on, don't scroll back too far, because this is gonna hit guys right in the head. John Wick Chapter 3.
What?
John Wick is 2 of the greatest action movies ever made.
I know how much you love you some John Wick.
Oh my God. And now it's got Halle Berry, Ian McShane,
Halle Berry,
Lawrence Fishburne,
Halle Berry.
which that's a playback to the second one. Lawrence Fishburne, like, he's like the Pigeon King or some shit like that, and it sounds corny, but it's actually really cool.
It does sound corny. You are not wrong.
But Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves were both in The Matrix.
Yeah.
So you get that cool callback, and that happened in 2, but it's going to be fucking dope to have that. No. Aladdin.
Fuck Will Smith, Naomi Scott, Neeson Parad.
I don't think
No, I remember this. I have seen
Will
something.
Smith
Will
is
Smith
playing
is
the
playing
genie.
the genie.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
feel a little better about it now.
Yeah, well, because Aladdin's right there.
Right. Well, I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Look.
See, now you're on the typecast vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he plays the genie, which.
We'll see.
You know what though?
If he does it good.
No, I won't even say that.
Go ahead.
This is what I'm gonna say. I will accept another Aladdin only because my favorite human in the world is dead.
Right.
If Robin Williams was still alive,
he would have to do it.
I would throw this computer across the room.
Well, maybe not. It's a pretty expensive computer, but okay.
But no, like, that is I will accept this because that chapter has officially ended and there can never be another Robin. I will accept that. Will Smith is a good choice.
There's a difference here. In contrast, you talking about that, a movie franchise that holds dear to my heart is Fast and the Furious. Mm-hmm. Paul Walker's been dead for a couple years now.
Yeah.
And they're fucking milking that teat.
Yeah.
And they keep doing it and it bothers the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Because the 7th one should have been the last one.
Yeah.
It should have been the last one. Now, they did an 8th one. Apparently did okay. I didn't even bother watching it.
Yeah.
To me, that's not that. The whole franchise started off with Paul Walker by himself.
Yeah.
And then Vin Diesel, and you add all the other characters and stuff. But just because a man dies does not mean he wanted us to keep going. Nuh-uh. Nope, I don't care. He didn't actually want you to keep going. Let's be real here. I mean, he wasn't a selfish dude. He was actually a very charitable, philanthropic guy.
Look at you using big words.
But it just feels like they're tainting his memory.
No, yeah.
That's what it feels like.
I got
it doesn't feel like they're... And now they're doing a spin-off, which should come up down this list in a minute, is Shaw and Hobbs, which is The Rock's character and Jason Statham's character.
Interesting.
In the 7th one, I think.
Godzilla. They got Godzilla King of Monsters. Don't really care about that. They've done okay with Godzilla. Dark Phoenix. That's gonna be pretty cool.
She looks like
that's your girl J-Law, Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, now
that's
I see
Mystique.
it. I was gonna say, yeah. She looks just like
in
Mystique.
that photo, she kind of looks like the girl from Avatar.
She does. She looks like Mystique and Avatar mixed together.
They made her real blue.
Not kidding. Okay, I could get down with this.
Yeah, I mean,
I could get down with there being a Mystique movie. Mystique was probably
not a Mystique movie. Dark Phoenix is about Jean Grey.
Oh.
Yeah, Mystique has been played by Jennifer Lawrence since X-Men First Class.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They've done X-Men First Class. They did Days of Future Past. They did X-Men Apocalypse, and then Dark Phoenix is the newest.
That's right. She is, because she ends up calling herself Phoenix in like the third one or whatever. The one where
you're thinking of two different timelines.
Yeah, am I?
You're thinking of the one that had Hugh Jackman. Well, they all had Hugh Jackman in them, but the one that had
Hugh Jackman is
the one that had Patrick Stewart as Professor X.
Yeah, and
you're thinking of that one.
Spoiler, yeah. Spoiler, he dies. One.
Those three.
Yeah.
And the third one, Jean Grey becomes Dark Phoenix, and it's played by that chick from Hemlock Grove.
I don't know.
I think.
The good-looking one.
Yeah. So they rebooted it with First Class and Days of Future Past.
Mm-hmm.
Days of Future Past, they fucked with the timeline and redid it with new characters and stuff. So James McAvoy now plays Professor X.
Yeah.
You got a new Beast, a new Cyclops.
That's right. Because they
yeah.
showed up in the new Deadpool movie.
Yes.
The new one.
For like a minute.
I did not like the new Beast either. He was way not big enough.
I can't remember. Well, yeah.
They made him super tiny.
Yeah, so.
I didn't care for that.
But yeah, that's a toss-up with Jennifer Lawrence because Rebecca Romijn killed it as Mystique.
She did.
And a lot of people don't see anybody else but Rebecca Romijn. Obviously not as big as like everybody's seeing only.
I think I like and I really like the original. And again, here we are breaking down remakes and fucking up a good thing. But she looks like Mystique, but she looks much different too.
Yeah. Well, they changed it up. They had to.
They had to.
Apparently, the prosthetics for Rebecca Romijn were retarded.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just insane to put on. She spent like 7 hours in makeup just for them to put it all on her body, just for like the scenes for the day. So she'd get there like super early. They'd have to record her scenes, and then they'd have to take it all off.
Yeah. Because
it wasn't like a bodysuit. It was painted on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The entire thing was body paint.
Then we got a Men in Black spinoff.
Oh Jesus.
Hold on. It's got both it's got Hemsworth.
Oh my God.
It's got Chris Hemsworth. It's got your boy Thor and Tessa Thompson, the two people from Thor Ragnarok. The black chick that played the Valkyrie.
Yes.
And then Chris Hemsworth.
And it's got Liam motherfucking Neeson.
I don't know who Liam Neeson's character is.
I don't care.
The two main characters are Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth.
But I love me some fucking Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's the shit.
Liam Neeson.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
God, Liam Neeson. The only human I like better than Liam Neeson is
Ryan Reynolds.
Ewan McGregor.
Oh, okay. Fair.
No, Ryan Reynolds is not a human. He is a god.
All right. Fair enough.
Ryan, if you're listening, I love you.
You know what my brother told me the other day? We're talking about all these movies, and this actually makes sense. He gets Tommy Lee Jones and James Earl Jones mixed up.
What?
How? How?
That's a big difference, bud.
1, 2 different races. 2, the only similar thing they have that are the same is Jones. One has a super deep voice, and the other one does a really great southern voice.
And one played Simba.
Not Simba.
Or
Mufasa.
Mufasa. One said Simba.
Simba. We got another reboot of Shaft.
Jesus Christ. Shaft is back. Can you dig it?
Oh my God. Like the 2000 movie, this is actually a continuation of the story with count on 3 generations of John Shaft filling the screen. With Richard Roundtree, the original Shaft from the 70s, Samuel Jackson, the JS from 2000, and the franchise newcomer Jesse Usher as the third in this line of illustrated illustrious gumshoes.
Samuel motherfucking Jackson?
I just love Samuel Jackson, but I've actually never saw
He's tired of these motherfucking shacks in this motherfucking movie theater. That's what he's tired of.
Then Toy Story 4, whatever. 47 meters down.
You know what that is, right?
No.
That shark movie where the girls get stuck in the cage at the bottom of the ocean and there's like a shit ton of sharks everywhere.
Let's talk about Ford versus Ferrari.
Ferrari.
I know.
Ferrari.
It's got your boy in it. It's got some Christian Bale.
And Matt Damon and John Bernthal. John Bernthal is the dude that played Shane on The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And played The Punisher.
Yeah.
I love me some Jane Bernthal.
Oh,
John
this
Bernthal.
is like a documentary.
No, just direct based on true event sports drama about the American Motor Company Ford's effort to build a race-worthy car to rival and hopefully defeat the Ferrari team. 1966, 24 hours of Le Mans race. I think that was the Ford.
That was the first time that an American car had won.
Yeah.
It was 66. I think was it.
Yeah, 66, 24 hours at Le Mans.
Look at me go.
Le Mans race, which the Le Mans is a super famous track.
That was one of the rants that I used to get when I was in trouble, quote unquote. I'd get the rant about that one and
how would that pertain to you getting in trouble?
Like that would be I'm going to talk unnecessarily for no reason just to punish you about useless information that you don't need.
Your dad would filibuster you with
Sure,
punishment.
Dad.
Your mother would filibuster you?
No. Keep going.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. I got you. Spider-Man, Far From Home, whatever. The Lion King. I watched the original so much I broke the VHS tape.
Okay.
And then my grandfather had to fix it.
Everybody stop talking. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Ya boy.
Starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Mr. Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Dakota Fanning,
Al Pacino,
and James Marsden. But more importantly, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, and Dakota Fanning. For his 9th film...
Did you just skimp over Al Pacino like he's not one of the greatest actors of all time?
He's not on my radar.
Well, obviously.
Can I finish?
Al Pacino was around when Radars came out. So obviously he's not on your radar.
Oh. A killer cast to tell a story that revolves around an aspiring actor and stunt double who is attempting to establish their career in Tinseltown in 1969, just as the Manson family murders are taking place. So typical family-friendly Tarantino shit.
Yeah, Margot Robbie.
Gonna be the tits.
Yeah, I watched a video on this the other day. Margot Robbie's playing Sharon Tate. So that means one of you people in here, probably Al Pacino,
will be him.
He'll be
Manson.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure I saw something about that. Because he was like making himself look more like Manson, kind of like a method actor does.
Yeah. So. I would put money. I will make a bet with you.
Okay.
That the aspiring actor will be Dakota Fanning. And, well, maybe not.
You want to find out?
Okay, yeah.
Let's find out. Go ahead. Go, I'll look it up. I want you to guess these. Who's Leonardo DiCaprio?
See, he was my original guess for the aspiring actor. Because Manson did have a lot of women, which tells me that your two main women there need to be...
Yeah, you got to remember, though, Dakota Fanning is an adult now.
That's true. I bet she plays the
one of the girls.
She plays one of the girls that the one that waits at the car. Am I? What is it?
We are way off.
Let me see. What
we got? We got Leonardo DiCaprio as Rick Dalton.
Okay.
Brad Pitt is Cliff Booth, which I think Cliff Booth is the dude that like.
You called it though. She is Sharon Tate.
Yeah, well, I knew that.
Okay.
That somebody had said something about that. You got Dakota Fanning as Lynette. Something, and then Marvin Schwartz is Al Pacino. Mm-hmm. Steve McQueen is Damian Lewis. Tim Roth, I don't know. Tim Roth is always in. Who's gonna play Manson?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I bet they're not.
It's not explained. James Marsden either. Kurt Russell's in it. Quentin Tarantino's just got a gigantic fucking cast. Okay, yeah. All they have right now is Victoria Pedrici is Lulu. Margot Robbie is Sharon Tate. Leonardo DiCaprio is Rick Dalton. Margaret Qualley is Kitty Cat. Brad Pitt is Cliff Booth. Dakota Fanning is Squeaky from. Okay, so
and that's the girl that stands out of the car.
Yeah. And then Al Pacino is Marvin Schwartz. So let's follow Cliff Booth. Okay. We got, Austin Butler is Tex. That's the dude that actually does all the crazy shit, saying, like, I'm the devil here to do the devil's work.
Yeah.
Luke Perry is Scott Lancer. Amelia Hirsch as Jay Sebring. So
they have it. That's smart, though. I'm
trying to think of who Cliff Booth is.
But that's smart that they're not telling you who Manson is.
They might just come out of the fucking woodworks with whoever Manson is.
It might be.
Because it might be really weird to have a big name actor play such a prolific.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That could be a serious typecasting.
Well, not necessarily typecasting, but like it might not be believable. Because unless they're like a method actor.
Well, that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, if Heath Ledger was still alive, he could play Manson, no problem.
Yeah.
You could tell me that, and I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, it's going to be great.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I mean, Christian Bale's doing that new movie with Dick Cheney and Sam Rockwell as Bush, which that should be in here somewhere. You got another Grudge movie.
Oh, God.
I think. Yeah, remake of the American...
Again with the remake.
A remake of the American remake of the Japanese horror favorite Grudge.
See? Fucking
shouldn't have
shit.
more than one remake. It's ridiculous. Then It Chapter 2, Downton Abbey movie. No. Don't care at all.
Angry Birds 2.
Stop it.
Zombieland
2. It will have taken 10 years exactly, but Sony is finally giving fans a sequel to 2009 hit horror comedy Zombieland. Also, the original brains are on board, including director Ruben Fletcher.
Who directed Venom?
Who directed Venom, which did a great job with that. Then you have Emma Stone, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, and Abigail Breslin. Those are the four that are in the.
See, okay though. Are they going to do it like they didn't miss a beat, or is it going to be actually 10 years in the future?
I think it's 10 years in the future.
How are they going to do that if the entire world is just...
What I was watching the other day, because this kind of coincided, that's why I brought this one up.
Gotcha.
I brought this whole subject up. They were saying that it was going to be them surviving and trying to rebuild 10 years into basically in modern day in the story arc.
Right.
So them doing everything they can, because they kind of have to, because the first three people are fully grown, but Abigail Breslin is an adult now.
That's true.
It's been 10 years.
That's true.
So, I mean, you got that. Joker. Again, I don't know. Joaquin Phoenix, we'll have to see. Zazie Beetz, who played Domino in the new Deadpool movie. She did a great job.
She did.
And then De Niro. What? That came out of fucking nowhere.
I did
not know.
I read that. I was waiting for you.
I did not know De Niro was going to be in this movie.
Interesting.
From what I've seen so far with the still shots of Joker, of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, and the little clips we see from like on set stuff, I don't know.
You don't.
I really don't.
You don't know
I don't like the makeup right now. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
They made him look too much like a clown. And if you could really do that with the Joker, I don't know, but they did. But did you see this? The Addams Family.
I know.
Oscar Isaac, Charlize Theron, Chloe Grace Moretz, Finn Wolfhard, and Allison Janney. Says directors Conrad Vernon and Greg Tiernan.
From the Sausage Party.
Oh, that was a funny movie.
It was. Irrelevant wit of the animated version of the Addams Family, which features voices of all of these people.
Also, it's going to be animated. If it's the voices of all these people, then it's going to be...
Yeah, this animated version.
So, Oscar
closely
Isaac
resembles the original artwork created by Charles Addams.
Okay, so Oscar Isaac is Gomez, Charlize Theron is Morticia.
Yeah.
Which, that's a good voice for Morticia. Charlize Theron is a killer.
That's very true.
Another Charlie's Angels. Motherfucker.
Seriously?
Kristen Stewart. It says
rumored.
No.
No.
Nope. She's not allowed.
Too good for that.
Too good for that? She is garbage.
Really?
I can't
You got beef with
it.
Kristen?
Okay. You ever seen her be a normal person?
No.
Not once.
No. That's true. You're right.
She can't. She's got that weird emo brooding thing.
I love the weird emo brooding thing.
I get it, but
I am the weird emo brooding
But
thing.
it doesn't work as a Charlie's Angel.
I guess not. Unless she plays the
No.
No?
Because Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu.
I was thinking if she played Lucy Liu.
No.
No.
Because, I mean, she was like the more distinguished of the three. But Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore would outshine the fuck out of, or their characters would outshine the fuck out of Kristen Stewart's character. The whole point is them to be a trio, not two funny ones, and then the fucking Debbie Downer.
She does always look like she's really uncomfortable.
Always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Kingsman 3, I love me some Kingsman. Sonic the Hedgehog. James Marsden is fucking busy. He had to have gotten a new agent or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Yes, we haven't seen him.
He just popped up.
He did that movie that Whitney Cummings just did, Female Brain, which I haven't shown you yet, but is actually a really good movie, and I think you'd like. You would like Whitney Cummings comedy.
I have listened
really
to her
good.
a little bit.
That movie is really good, but he was good in that movie, and I think it would be solid. Frozen 2, fuck you.
Fuck you.
We're in December,
fuck
so
you.
I know we said we weren't going to go through all these, but we're in
going
December,
through
so we might as well just finish it out.
Oh my god,
Jumanji
Star
2,
Wars.
Jumanji 2, go for it. You fucking killed it with the last one. Dwayne The Rock Johnson can do no wrong, and he's got Kevin Hart right beside him.
See,
it's fine.
Now this one is this is one of those where
it's a cash cow.
No, not even that though. The original Jumanji, again, with my pride and joy, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
They completely redid it to where it's still the board game, but it's an entire different storyline. They didn't just try to redo Jumanji.
Well, they made it a video game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they didn't try and redo it. You did.
And they alluded to it slightly, and they did a great job with it.
Yes. And that's why I'm okay with that one. That's why I was okay with Jumanji, was because it was, like, I have an opinion. But because it was the revamp of it, just like with a video game. And I appreciated that.
Okay. And the last couple, got Masters of the Universe, which, if no one knows what that is, Masters of the Universe. And I grew up on some He-Man. I didn't grow up on the original ones from, like, I think the 70s or 80s. But we got the 2019 one. Let's see what these dudes look like.
He-Man!
We don't have photos. They didn't give us shit. I want cast photos.
Bitches.
What does this dude look like? Okay. So they don't even have it cast yet. And they're talking about this releasing in 2019 in December. They got the director and a writer. That's all they have right now. But that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Unless they straight up put John Cena in a wig.
Oh my god. Okay, we all know Star Wars is coming. We're not even going to go down that barrel of monkeys.
J.J. Abrams and all that shit.
Wicked.
Okay. It's
Wicked.
Yeah, the prequel. Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Arguably, the Broadway adaptation was pretty cool. They don't have a cast yet either.
Why? See, they are getting fucking ballsy with some of these release dates when they don't have shit right now. They have a director, and that's it for this movie.
I want it to be...
Mila Kunis?
No.
I feel like in my head she's been in some type of thing.
Wicked witch role. Well, she was in Black Swan.
Well, I know that, but...
I want it to be Homegirl from Glee who did it on Broadway. Like, I want it to be
not the
a
main
movie
character
version
from
of
Glee,
that.
There's multiple ones, but I don't know her name.
The brunette girl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one who dated the dude that killed himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want it to be that. That's what I want this to be. I want it to be a movie version of the play, and I want it to be that cast. That's what I want.
Fair enough.
That's my final answer.
Bob,
I'm excited.
That was a fucking trick. I don't even know how long we got, honestly. We got through Jesus being a homie. Talked about a dude eating fucking pizza every day, which still blows my mind. You got your satisfaction with Subaru fucking themselves.
Yes.
So you got back at the fuck boys. Even though it's not really Subaru. I mean, the car part is Subaru's fault, but the fuck boys are not Subaru's fault.
The fuck boys are not Subaru's fault. You're right.
I guess we'll wrap up with a pretty jumbled.
Pretty jumbled situation.
Big and the Anxious.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty happy with this episode.
I liked it. No, we were good. Jumbled's a good word.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we'll clean it up the next couple episodes, but I like this.
We're still figuring it out, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we are definitely slowly figuring out. We're finding our format.
Yeah.
It's hard to come up with subjects when you don't really do much. But
get out the house, Bobbert.
Yeah, I mean we do, but when you work all the time, you can't help it.
It's true. It's very true.
We'll try and still keep bringing you guys some fun shit to listen to and bring you some crazy ass videos. I will definitely find crazy ass videos.
That is not hard anymore.
Oh, we already have some backlog ready to go for next week, so.
For sure.
Don't freak out on us if we get serious sometimes because we're going to try and make it funny.
Yes.
Like, we're not going to come at you with a fucking Radio Lab podcast and just spit out facts at you.
This isn't, yeah.
This
will never be
NPR.
You know.
Not even a little bit.
Or,
we are way too sarcastic and
I was thinking of
cynical.
Your boy.
Rogan?
No.
I was saying because he's funny.
No, your other boy. Conservative Talk Radio.
Fucking, what is his name?
Not Bill Eichner, but that's one of them. Fucking shit.
I can't remember.
Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, but his is all political, and we promise to avoid
we
politics
promise
the
not
best
to
we
be
can.
political.
If you guys have comments, please comment.
Questions, concerns, comments.
Suggestions. Oh, if you got ideas for more episodes or fun videos, send them our way.
We are fucking ready.
Yeah, email is thebigandtheanxious@gmail.com. Leave us some reviews. Please, 5 stars. If you don't like us, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
You don't even have to write down a review. Just 5 star. That's what brings us up the charts. This is how this gets better. This is how we get sponsors. This is how...
If you don't like us, just email us.
Yeah. Talk to us. We'll win you over. I'm a pretty good fucking salesman.
How do you think I ended up here?
Right. I mean, this was my dream, and she tagged along.
Oh, I meant dating you.
Oh, that's cool.
And on that note, thanks, guys.